Well, guys, I've got good news for you. It sounds like it's just a little glitch that this wall did not go away like I kind of expected it would. So I was hoping that was the case. It's something as simple as that. Apparently something with one of the newest snapshots might have messed up one of the commands they were using to remove this. So just a quick shout out to Kex Monster, one of the map makers, for getting back to me so quickly and letting me be rest assured that it's only this issue. So I'm in creative mode right now, obviously. I'm just going to punch a little hole through there, and we're going to go through and hopefully defeat this Wither. And he didn't tell me what to expect after that, but we know we need to start with that at least. Okay, so that is broken. I'm going to back up. I'm going to put myself back into, oops, game mode 0. There we go. And I think I'll just start by, let's just start by popping a golden apple real quick. I've got the fire resist. I've got this huge stack of healing potions, which is amazing. I've got that regen in case things get really nasty. And I've got my best gear on me. All this, my sweet sharpness sword, and my sweet ghast killer, except now it's going to be a wither killer. And we are going to pop this, so that gives me resistance and all that good stuff. Shouldn't be too hard. And fire resist. Yes, just wanted to confirm that. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. This could be interesting. Well, let's just start shooting them up. This could be quite interesting. Ouch. Oops. Okay, let's not do that. So the witherness is going to be unfun. Ow. I gotta keep an eye on my hearts there. Thankfully, the fire will not affect me. This bow is doing a lot of work. There we go. So if I can get him to come over here... Am I supposed to fight these guys, I wonder? I don't know. I think I can just keep shooting them, right? Like, even though... Oh, no, I can't. Once he is in... Here, let's just go ahead and eat another one of these. This could be really tough, because they are not in a good area for fighting. I'm a little concerned about that. Let's try to get all up in their grill here and see if we can make something happen. Sorry if this gets really, really loud. It's pretty dang loud for me right now. Because for some reason, like, when they get into their, like, get all up in your grill mode, they're not doing that. See, he's just kind of staying there. So I wonder if maybe I need to just, well, I guess I could go do this. Ooh, that is loud! I don't really like this very much, to be quite honest with you. See, I can't even get to them. Here we go, here we go. I think they're actually, ooh, that kind of hurts. They are destroying some of the lava sources, which is nice. But it's, this is a really, really tough place to fight them in. Whew. Let me turn these game sounds down a little bit, because that's getting kind of crazy. Hostile creatures turn you guys way down. Especially when you get all the trolley sounds going on, too. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, to be quite honest. Let's get out of this spot, because I don't really like it very much. Oh, where am I now? Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe I just need to try to get up instead of actually fighting these guys? I don't know. This is not, ow, not the best place for a wither fight with all this lava and whatnot. Not a big fan of that, to be quite honest. And I need to make sure that I don't run out of fire resistance, because I will die super quickly if that ever happens. In fact, okay, I still have 4 minutes. I'm taking a lot of hits, though. A little bit of blast resistance would have been quite good. And I hope none of these guys are supposed to drop anything important, because if they do, it's going to end up in lava. It's so difficult with all this stinking lava. I mean, I'm doing so much damage to them, but I just can't move at all. It's really frustrating. Let's splash a little bit more. The wither effect is doing quite a lot of work on me, quite honestly. Oh boy, this is nasty. Okay, they're back in their little corner there. But see, once they get in that mode, then I can't shoot them anymore. And I can't actually get up close to them because of this. How am I going to do this? Whew, okay, I've managed to take 2 of them out. I popped my fire resist just to make sure that I have plenty, and I've popped in at least 1 more apple. So just taking out one of these guys, even if he is in a really sucky spot like this, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I've got him in that mode now. So if I can just swim through the knockback. Oh, it's so annoying. This lava. I think I have Aqua Affinity on... Oh, come on! I think I have Aqua Affinity on my helmet or something, but it is not going very far, let me tell you. Okay, let's just pearl over to this dirt bag. I said, let's pearl, thank you, over to this dirt bag. Actually be able to get up in his face. Oh no, please don't knock back. Oh, I wanted him in the corner. No, no. This is so annoying, I just want to finish you off. Please, just let me kill you. Oh my gosh, this lava. So frustrating. Okay, okay, we're getting him. I've got to watch out for my health. Let's do this little regen dealy bob. Okay, and I should be able to tank him down here. My sword is doing a ton of damages. Oh, there we go. Whew, that was annoying. Okay, let's do that. Let's eat a foods. And, oh, that's not good. I see something, though. Okay. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I never want to swim in lava ever again. Let's grab some blocks and just try to make a staircase. Oops, that's not where I wanted you to place. There we go. Okay, so now what kind of horribleness do we have waiting for us up here? That's what I want to know. Oh, okay, there are spawners, of course. Don't worry, these catwalks are safe enough. Lots and lots of creepers. Are you kidding me? No! No! Such creepers. Oh no, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry, after that fight, I ain't got no time for that. Oops, put you there. We'll just put you guys... Oh, and wither skeletons. Yep, ain't got no time. Sorry. Let's see, there's probably something else trolly going on that's going to prevent me from totally cheesing this, but that's not going to prevent me from trying to cheese this at least. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, these voices. I hope it doesn't annoy you guys too much. Oh, there are skellies. I'm getting a kick out of the noises, but I could imagine they could be a little annoying after a while. Is there anything up above? I don't feel like there is. The skeletons are the only cause for concern right now, really. Oh, I did bring my lava bucket. Okay. I was going to say, of course I didn't bring my lava bucket, but I actually did. Because you never know when you're going to need a lava bucket. So I would like to do a little something like that to place it on and get it out a little bit further. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but it wouldn't hurt to try at least. And... I mean, I could go down there, and I could try to break all the spawners, and I could get knocked down constantly and have to swim through lava and have to come up here and try it again. But I don't know about you guys, but that's not my idea of fun, at least, to be quite honest. My idea of fun is actually finishing a quote-unquote mini CTM map that has actually taken quite a long time. This is probably going to be episode... It's well into the teens. Oh, there's only one black wool. Okay, I still have 4 minutes of fire resist. Fire, 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 fire. That must be the sound of mobs burning. Fire, fire, fire. So let's just do a little bit of this action. Woo! And then get all up in here. Oh gosh, come on. Come on. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Okay, I thought that was a charged creeper. That could have ruined my day right quick. And I can't parkour, so we're going to do that. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So I think we've done it. I guess at this point, I should keep you guys in, like keep this recording, because I do still need to make that run through the little helixes in the nether, and I have to make it back to base without dying, which is a little disconcerting. I'm really confused. I guess now I know what was inside there. There's probably nothing on top or anything. They probably just didn't... They had gas spawners up there probably because they didn't want you to try to come in from above or something like that. Which it seems like just some bedrock could prevent that, but you never know. They have their reasons. Okay, so now we just need to get home safely, and I will keep you guys on... Oops, didn't really make that. I'll keep you guys on at least through the nether, just in case the worst were to happen. And boy, would it be the worst. Oh man, when I was finishing the legendary playthrough with Proxy and we get to the Black Wool and there's only one and and I was the one doing the run to get out of the Nether. It's basically the same thing. And oh boy, oh that scared. I just need to go change my underwear right now. But yeah, I hate this feeling. You only have one wool and you have to go through really nasty stuff. And oh man, I mean if a ghast showed up right now like that one over there, he could really ruin my day. Okay, let's be extra careful. In fact, let me refresh my blocks just in case I need a bunch of blocks all of a sudden for some reason. And be very cautious, Cthulhu. Everything's riding on this. Look out for holes. Now, Ghast, if you shoot me and you mess this up, I will forever hate you and all your children and your spawn and your descendants, and I will curse your name till the end of my days. Okay, I just want to get off of this dirt so bad you don't even know. Let's just keep running. Get onto the obsidian at least. Okay, and now I think, with all my crazy gear, I think I'm pretty much good to go at this point. Shouldn't be anything too bad that I can't handle, so we're just going to run along this helix here, or whatever you want to call it, spiral, staircase. We're going to listen to the pigmen go, yeah, yeah, Hodor. Oh man, such troll, such troll. Yeah. Oh, it just tickles me. It tickles my fancy. That sounds dirty. Okay, let's get in here, and I think I'm safe. We just need to go back up through the battle area and through some stuff that I've already really cleared out and get back up to the surface. I'm gonna nom... Oh, okay, not the last of my food. But I think from this point on, it should be pretty safe. I'll keep recording just in case, but I probably won't be doing commentary or anything because I doubt anything's going to happen. Whew, I'll see you back up at base.
Water! There is water here!
There is water here! Water, water! Oh, man. Very troll. So, I've made it back safely. Back to this beautiful little camp. I really do like this base camp feel. I don't know, it's just cool. Let's hear what the passive mobs say. Passive mob? Passive mob? Anybody? Anybody want to talk? Let's punch him. Okay, I expected that to be a little funnier. Didn't I have like some sheep or cows around here? I know I have wool to place, but funniness is there to be had. Oh, I thought so at least. Drat it all. Okay, so back to business. Let's get the one piece of black wool. Oh man, guys. Oh man. For a mini CTM, this has felt way more epic than you would expect. Here we go. Boom! Blue, red, black wool. There we go. So that is Merciless Jungle completed. I don't think I've ever mentioned this throughout the course of all these videos, but the way the forum thread for the map is set up is this is actually the first in a series of maps, and the series of maps I believe is called Chaos and Order. So this is Chaos and Order 1 Merciless Jungle, so just a little tidbit there. So typically when I finish a map, I kind of sit here and I give some thoughts about it, and then I'm all like, wait, I should just go back to the man cave and actually give it a formal rating and feedback and whatnot. So this time I'm going to skip that first step. I'm not going to say anything about the map right now, and we're going to go head back to the man cave, and we're actually going to get a little more in-depth about some of my thoughts and impressions and feelings on the map, and give some feedback to the map makers. I believe it's Elias and Kex Monster or Kekis Monster, something like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys back over there in a split second. So here we are once again in the man cave. If you happen to be new to the channel, this is the portion of my playthrough that I usually do with custom maps, where I give it a rating on my little rating scale here, and I give a little more feedback, mostly to the map maker, him or herself, but also just kind of to put some of my thoughts out there, impressions of the map and things that I came up with as I was playing. So anyway, we are talking about Merciless Jungle, and I gave it a solid 3 out of 5 Flayer of Souls rating because I think it had a lot of good things going for it. It had a few negatives as well that I'll touch on, but overall I thought it was really solid. So I'm thinking that 3 out of 5 is a decent rating for that. So here's some of my thoughts on the map. Again, this was created by Kex Monster and Elias, and they both have YouTube channels, so I will have those linked in the description if you would like to check out some more Minecraft content on the YouTubes. I think it never hurts to check out more channels. So some of my negative impressions on the map, obviously I touched on this while I was playing, too many spawners I felt. I think sometimes people can use those to just like use more of them to increase the difficulty of the map, but I don't think it really adds much. Maybe fewer spawners with tougher mobs or something like that. But again, these are just my personal opinions. But for me, there were too many spawners, especially in some of the late game areas. One kind of quirky thing that I found in that very last area is when you fall into the lava underneath those walkways that are covered in spawners, it had all those invisiblocks around, and if I didn't have ender pearls, I don't think I would have been able to get out of there, even though I had my lava resist. So I feel like if you came prepared with fire resistance potions and stuff like that, you shouldn't be punished for falling in. Because I would have, if I didn't have my ender pearls, I would have had to either cheat myself out or just take a death, even though I came prepared for it. So I don't really like the idea of having the invisible blocks there. It's the nether, so you couldn't just obsidianize the area like I did in other places, so I don't see why they're there. So yeah, take that or leave it. And then the main thing that I didn't enjoy was the lava/obsidian floor for the Wither boss fight. If there was just one Wither, it probably wouldn't have been so bad, but it would have still been somewhat annoying trying to deal with swimming in the lava. But with three of them all knocking you around and destroying the obsidian and just making things a mess, it was really, really annoying and difficult. And not difficult in a good way, just difficult because it was tough to get anything done. So I would prefer just a flat floor, maybe even just bedrock to make sure that nothing gets destroyed that shouldn't or something like that. I feel like that would even the playing field. Well, obviously even it, but I feel like that would work out better. But yeah. Anyway, things that really impressed me about the map, and again, I touched on this while I was playing. I really liked the builds and kind of the views that were set up too. And one thing that I didn't really think of until later on in the playthrough is that all of those areas, except for obviously the nether, all of the areas we were playing in were all encompassed inside that one massive mountain that you start on the bottom of at the very beginning of the map and then kind of climb your way up to, and then your base is up on top of it. So I think the layout was done really well. I mean, obviously that was a big mountain, but it felt bigger on the inside than it looked like on the outside. So I think that speaks a lot to their planning and just the idea of having everything enclosed within one structure that you can see is really cool. Because a lot of like big CTM maps, they're just, you don't really see the outside at all. You're just always inside whatever areas the mapmaker wants you to be in. So the fact that you can actually get out and move around and stuff and not even see these areas that you need to go to, that's pretty cool. And I think that's really good map making. And I guess that kind of ties in with my next point, just the overall flow and structure of the map. For some people, the early loot, there may be too much of it and too overpowered. I think like comparing it to how many spawners there were and the types of mobs that you're dealing with, I feel like the loot was pretty well balanced. For the first dungeon, I didn't feel quite prepared for that without iron gear. It's probably just because I'm not very good at the game, but I feel like that first part may have been a little unbalanced, but other than that, everything else felt pretty good. And then I guess along with my complaint about there being too many spawners, I would just like to point out that at least they weren't super hidden. Like they're not 3 blocks deep into the wall or anything. If they are covered, it seems like the guys usually had some kind of different block denoting that something was there. So like in some of those passageways inside the second dungeon, there was what's that one block, like 42 or something, that's in the game but not really obtainable in the game. You guys know what I mean, like the stone that's kind of smooth looking. So at least they had those to say, hey, there's spawners under here or something like that. And I think that is good map making as well, in my personal opinion. So I touched on the fact that there's lots of loot in there. I like most of the custom loot that they came out with. Like the holy water was amazing, and having an item like that that's pretty powerful, I think it's really smart of them to put it in a format that could be ruined if you're not careful. So like if I accidentally dumped out that water, then that powerful weapon is gone. Same kind of thing with like a battle sign if you play a Vex map or something. If you accidentally place that sign, you're screwed. So I think that's a good balancing factor. And just having that kind of loot available is really nice because it cuts down on your need to just grind up stone swords or iron swords with smite on them or something like that. It's just something that's reusable that you'll end up using a lot. It may not necessarily be a late game item, but it's really useful early and mid game. So I'm glad they had that kind of stuff in there. And my last point that I wanted to touch on that I could think of at least was I thought it was a really cool idea for that final castle area, how you go into the separate rooms and they each have their own quote unquote wool box, but you are actually just getting items to unlock the door for the final wool and having a boss battle like that. A lot of people, or a lot of maps that I've played have involved a dragon fight at the end, and I don't care for that at all because usually it's just like a brand new end world and that all the end crystals are still there and it takes forever. But I feel like having some wither bosses to fight, it's a pretty straightforward fight, and if you, assuming you've actually kept your good gear towards the end, it's not a terribly difficult fight, but I do like the idea of having a boss battle at the end of an epic map. And again, if there was a level playing field, 3 withers, no problem. If it was an uneven playing field, then 1 or 2 withers probably wouldn't be so bad. But regardless, I really like how they did things at the end there overall, and I thought that was a fun way to finish up a pretty epic map. So, that's my long-winded explanation of my thoughts on Merciless Jungle, and now we're going to go back. Oh, do I make it? Do I make it? Yes. I timed it right. Oh, I had plenty of time. Anyway, now we go to put a kind of trophy in this monument room of mine. Again, if you're new, these are all maps that I've played through before that you can check out on the channel if you're interested. And these are kind of my newer ones here. The jukebox, the grayscale was a CTM variant that I just recently played. You can see there. And now, boink, we are going to place the emerald ore because we needed that to get into the last fight. And we are going to go ahead and label this as well. So this is, I wonder if I can fit all this in. Probably not. Merciless no. Merciless. Oh, actually, I may need to move this up a notch. Bear with me here. Merciless Jungle. It's kind of hard to work with these signs sometimes. By Elias and Kex Monster. There we go. So again, shout out to these guys, especially Kex Monster for getting back to me right away when I had issues with the door into the Wither fight. Thanks for getting back to me so quickly there. And again, if you want to check out their YouTube channels, those will be in the description. Now, I recorded quite a lot of this earlier on than when I released it, so you guys may be surprised to find out when I actually finished this map. So I finished this on the 1st of April, actually, and it's going to be a little bit after that by the time you guys finally see this video. But it's really nice for me to be able to get stuff recorded and edited and rendered and uploaded ahead of time. It frees up a lot of time for me to do other things as well. So yeah, there you go, Merciless Jungle. 3 out of 5 rating. I had a lot of fun with this. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. I know I was talking this map up to Rock and Roll for Life a little bit. He's definitely a CTMer as well. He's done quite a few more CTM maps than I have even. And he might be playing it. I really don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys check it out. If you do, let me know what you think, because I would love to hear your feedback and see if it matches up with mine or if you disagree on any points, that sort of thing. Always interesting to hear. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed my playthrough of the map, and I will see you guys next time.